Hello guys, today we're going to talk about a good one, Deathmask. This one aired on March 14th, 1980. It's about 48-ish minutes long. Has 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb with about 100-ish user votes. It guest stars Gerald McRaney, who was in The Never-Ending Story and directed by John McPherson, who did cinematography for the Amazing Story series. So basically, David is working at a college, and there's a man going around, a masked man killing young women, kind of like a serial killer. Some people suspect him, so he's kind of thrown in there like that. This is definitely, without a doubt, one of the most, well, probably, if not the darkest, probably the darkest episode of the series, and it's awesome. I really love this episode. Um, it definitely has great Hulk action. And man, this is an episode that has a really good villain and a pretty good twist too. In all honesty, and the way they deliver it, even if you thought it might be coming, the way they deliver it at the right moment in the right scene, it really, really is good. It's so good, and and yeah, it's definitely, this episode benefits greatly from having a strong villain and a villain with some character, and it definitely gives it kind of more of a comic book angle to it. Because the best thing when you're doing a comic book show or something like that, you have a hero who has the costume and the big thing and is kind of super heroic. You need a villain that can kind of match that to kind of convey that sense of comicness. When you just keep doing like the mobsters or gangsters of the week, it kind of loses its magic after a while. I mean, sure, every once in a while you can find a gangster or some humanoid villain with enough personality and character to kind of make him super heroic in his own right. Like this one's a great example, but it's not often. Uh, it is really well acted. The Hulk action's good. Oh man, I will say this. This is something I think I forgot out. There's a lot of actors in this series that return to play different roles, and the guy in this one actually, I think he might be one of the most recurrent guest stars, and this is his best one, in my opinion. He they do that actually they did that quite a bit back in the day. I just think people just didn't care. And plus, with so many, like, because episodes were hard to keep track of, because reruns weren't really a thing, you couldn't record or something like that really back then. I don't know when VHS. I know VHS tapes were definitely a thing of the 80s, so early 80s, late 70s, it might have been something, but it would have been too prehistoric. So, so that's why episodes were what they were. There wasn't recurring storylines or anything like that. I know I've talked about before, but yeah, that's why those episodes were like that, because they didn't want to make them hard to follow for people, because people don't always catch the episode a week. Shit happens, other things take place, and you don't always catch it, or you miss a part of it, or whatever. And people didn't want the viewers to be punished because they happened to miss one episode. So that's why they made episodes the way they did, because you could miss some, and then you go back in, and you wouldn't have missed much. That's why they were built like that. And this series was kind of like that. They did evolve things from time to time, but yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good one. I highly recommend it, for sure. This is definitely one you have to see for the series. If you're going to watch the series, this is one to watch, for sure. But yeah, guys, it's a great episode. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.